Memories of Adrian Adonis in the famous battle over the flower shop versus by respect segment.
Oh man, Adrian Adonis. Yeah, he'd work out for like 4 hours, and I don't know what did he look like. I don't know. He just, how do I look, Pipes? How do I look? Hey, you look great, man. You look great. When we were 22 years old, we were a tag team, and they called us our 22s in LA. And I knew Adrian, and Adrian helped me with my life at one time so much. Here's an example of sometimes a guy doesn't appreciate a friendship. Adrian, I was in Poughkeepsie one time. He says, Adrian says to me, you know what's wrong, Pipes? You got to go buy a house for your family. Get settled down. And I went and did it, and it worked. And I love this guy. And we're real close. And when I'd call him and say, hey, I love you, man, I'll tell you. His wife said to him, what is this fucking I love you bullshit? I did the eulogy at his funeral, last funeral I went to, whatever. And he had told me before that, he said, man, Pipes, he says, when I die, he says, I don't want people weeping and crying, throw a party, And I got there, and the curtain was black, and the family was a closed casket. And I had said that, and a moan came out of his wife. I couldn't do for you. I don't know how to do it. And he was a great guy as far as the flower shop goes. You tell me, who else could put a straw hat on like Aunt B and a dress as ugly as that on, and nobody calls him a Fred Atkins trained him. And he was from this part, Buffalo, I think. And as a guy, one time the Sheik, Iron Sheik, the guys would just pop. We'd be sitting there, we're in Poughkeepsie. Iron Sheik's got the rug out, right? Some guy over there, he's tying off. Some guy, Little Richard's handing out Bibles. I learned that Adam should be with Eve, not Steve. And all this stuff's going on. So Adrian, just oblivious, he just walks across the stage and accidentally stepped on just this much of the sheets. Go, well, boom, man, it was on. And the carpet was flying. It would be like that. You would, Morocco, like, he's going to snap. And boom. And guys would just snap. And everybody just kind of, okay, he's okay. And you just let that's down to that.
That's how the locker room was back at the time.
Yeah, man.
Wrestlemania 3, your match with Adonis. What are your memories of that?
I was honored to be with Adrian and Jimmy Hart. It turned out real interesting. The WrestleMania 3, two things. They had a cart that looked like a ring that brought you down to the ring. Well, when my match came up, the cart came back and McMahon was here and behind the curtain. Something was wrong. There was a technical thing. I don't know what it was. And I just says, I'm going. And I just went through the curtain and I started running. My philosophy here being, if I can't run to the ring, I'm going to wrestle. I don't know if it's because everybody came out of cart or something, but when I ran down there and got there, you couldn't hear yourself. And I remember watching the tape and Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan next to each other saying, I can't hear what you're saying. That one moment there, I'd never looked at fans while I wrestled. I never did it as individual people. And that was the first time in my career where I stopped and actually looked around. And it was a moment of honesty, kind of like, thanks for saving my life. And you're welcome because I put my heart into it, if that makes any sense. And in a business as strange as the one that we're in, it was all of a sudden a real moment of truth there. And then Adrian, being the great professional he was, it was his idea to have a hair match, just because he was that good a guy. And so as we're going along, I brought the mirror on these hedges, and there was Beefcake. So I just know this. You ever tried to cut somebody's hair when it's wet? Doesn't work. So I wasn't being that nice. I said, Beefcake, you shave it, You got a knee on, but that's how Brutus Barber came about. And on it went. I guess those would be a couple ones.